I just uncovered a website with a simple free tool that makes $458,000 per month. This free tool is such a simple idea, and yet the website gets over 54 million visitors each month. In today's video, I'm going to reveal this website and share with you exactly how it makes money, where it gets traffic, and why creating a free tool website could be a great way to make big money. Oh, and during my research, I discovered 6 other websites that are also free tools that make great money. By the end of this video, I'll share 7 free tool websites, how they make money, and my main goal is to get your wheels turning and spark a new free tool website idea that you can build for yourself. All right, so what free tool could possibly generate 54 million visitors a month and make $458,000 per month? Well, let me introduce you to FastDL.app. The goal of this website is simple. It provides a way for you to download videos from Instagram. That's it. That's all it does. You pop in an Instagram URL and it downloads the video for you. The idea is super simple and frankly probably isn't that hard to build. And with AI programming tools, my hunch is that someone could design a competitor to this pretty quick. However, before you go build a replica, which I'm most definitely not recommending, let's check out its traffic stats. As mentioned, this site is pulling in over 54 million visitors a month, and a significant portion of this traffic is coming from Google search. And as you may have guessed, they rank for all kinds of keywords related to Instagram video downloads. But how in the world do they make money if everything is free? Well, I'm glad you asked. As you can see, there are advertisements all over this website. So every time someone views the website, they get paid. How much do they make each month? Well, we can make some assumptions based on their traffic levels. SimilarWeb shows the traffic at 54.4 million visitors per month, but it also shows how many page views per visitor at 4.21. Now, a significant portion of the traffic is coming from India and Pakistan, so I'm going to estimate an extremely low RPM of just $2 per 1,000 page views. Even with this extremely low estimate, the site is likely making $458,000 per month, and frankly, it could be as high as $1 million per month if we assume they are making $4 RPM. Either way, this clearly shows that free does not mean you can't make big money. All right, for the second site I discovered, I wanted to share something that is even easier to build. This free tool could be built with AI programming in just a few hours. For the second free tool website, let's dive into online-stopwatch.com. This website simply allows you to use a stopwatch online. That's it. Why would anyone with a phone that has a built-in stopwatch use an online stopwatch? Well, I can think of several reasons, but more importantly, I can see that the site gets 3.89 million visitors per month. And you'll also notice that SimilarWeb estimates that online-stopwatch.com gets 7.18 pages per visit. Now that is incredible. But how can you make money from a free stopwatch online? Well, it's pretty easy actually. Just put some ads on your website. Oh, and for anyone new out there, getting ads on your site is super simple. Google solved this problem in like 2003 when they started Google AdSense. You just put some code on your site and then you get paid every month. You don't talk to any advertisers or anything. You just wake up each day and check your stats for how much money you made. According to my calculations, this free stopwatch website is likely making over $139,000 per month with its free tools. Now, as I go through these website ideas, I am not recommending that you build a stopwatch site or copy the other ideas. You will likely fail to outdo the established players. What I'm trying to do here is spark ideas for what you might be able to build and give away for free that could attract a ton of visitors. What little free tool or niche product can you build and give away for free? I'm sure there are thousands of ideas out there that can make big money. In fact, I'm going to share 5 more ideas with you right now. However, before I share the next 5 free tool website ideas, can I ask a small favor? Will you please hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying this video? You see, I have a goal to reach 70,000 subscribers in the next 30 days, and I'm getting really close. If you can take 1 second and hit that subscribe button for me right now, I would be extremely grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, free tool website number 3 is coinvaluechecker.com. Now, this website is interesting because it's essentially a traditional blog with tons of articles. However, they've added a free tool where you can search for the value of your coins. And frankly, it's hard to even call it a tool. It's more of just a search function. You input the year of a coin, and then it returns all the articles on the site that include that year. However, it is indeed useful, and my hunch is that people spend a longer amount of time on the website because of how easy it is to use. So, how much traffic does this site get? Well, it's not nearly as high as the other examples, but still a very respectable 874,000 visitors a month. And a significant portion of that traffic is coming from search. And as a side note, this website appears to have been hit with some sort of algorithmic penalty, but then fully recovered and is now continuing to grow. Could adding a free tool function on their website be a reason they recovered? According to Ahrefs, this search traffic is coming from terms like 1944 wheat penny value, rare quarters, and nickels worth money. So how much money can a simple blog with a free coin value search function on it possibly make? Again, you can see that this website has display ads all over it. So we'll use a display ad calculator and I'll estimate a little higher RPM of $10. With 2.41 page views per visit, coinvaluechecker.com is likely making over $21,000 per month just from display ads. And they also have affiliate links on the site, so they are likely making even more money than that. All right, site number 4 is a much more complex tool, and quite frankly, I was a bit surprised that they were giving it away for free. Let's dive into ZeroGPT.com. ZeroGPT is both a free tool and a paid tool where you can detect whether AI was used to write the content that you provide. You just paste the content that you want to check into the free tool, and it spits out a score for you. However, they also do have a pricing page where you can buy a subscription. So the free tool only provides a limited amount of checks, but you can also get more with the premium version. Building a tool like this is not very simple, so I was a little surprised that they were giving it away for free. But as I've shown you already, free does not mean that they don't make money. This website has ads littered all over it. And due to the nature of the tool, the RPMs are likely $15, $20, or even higher per 1,000 visitors. And get this, according to SimilarWeb, ZeroGPT.com is getting a mind-blowing 15.45 million visitors a month and 2.35 page views per visitor. That's incredible. And a big chunk of their traffic is coming from search. Oh, and did I mention that this website is less than 2 years old? Nice. With some quick ad calculations, we can see that this site is likely making an eye-popping $545,000 per month. And this is just from the ads on their site. They also have a premium version that is likely making a significant amount of money as well. Okay, for the final 3 websites, I'm going more rapid fire. The 5th site is percentagecalculator.net. And as you can see, this simple calculator website is totally free, but makes money with display ads all over the place. The site gets an impressive 2.78 million visitors a month with 1.36 pages per visit. A significant portion of the traffic is coming from Google organic search. If we estimate a $5 RPM, then this site is likely making a cool $18,900 per month. The next free tool website is an awesome example because it was built by a single founder, and he's actually openly shared that it's making over $200,000 per month. The site, welcome to Photopea.com. This is a free alternative to Photoshop. So it's not a simple tool, but a bit more involved, but it really was built by a single programmer, at least initially. As people use this free tool, there are ads, and that's how it makes all of its money. With nearly 14 million visitors a month and 1.98 page views per visitor, this site is clearly a cash cow. How would you like to make $200,000 per month with a free tool that you built? It certainly gets my wheels spinning. All right, the final free tool website that I'm going to share today is one that just feels super doable. It's not the biggest moneymaker, but it's such an easy free tool that it just opens my eyes to really how simple these free tools can be and still attract a ton of visitors. Welcome to YouTubeThumbnailDownloader.com. And you guessed it, this site does just one thing. It downloads the thumbnail for the YouTube URL that you give it. Super simple to build, most likely. How much traffic does YouTubeThumbnailDownloader.com get? SimilarWeb shows that it gets a solid 512,000 visitors a month and 1.65 page views per visitor. And because the site is monetized with display ads, this equals approximately $4,200 per month. So what free tool website can you build? As you can see, you can build something more complex like a Photoshop competitor, or as simple as a way to download a YouTube thumbnail. Anything that saves people just a little bit of time, makes their life more enjoyable, or saves them money. I don't recommend trying to clone any of these websites. Instead, you should come up with your own unique ideas. Jot down your ideas for a week and just think about what free tools you can build as you go throughout your day. I'm certain you'll find some interesting ideas. Want to see a video of how I came up with 25 business ideas in just 4 days? Well, I recorded my thought process of brainstorming potential million-dollar business ideas in a previous video right here. I highly recommend that you check it out. Thanks again for watching.